All right, so here we are at Premier Draft for New Capenna. This is a brand new set. I thought I'd play a little bit. However, we're having some issues connecting, but we'll see if there's going to be any problems on this recording. If you're watching it, I guess there wasn't any problems, so let's continue. So I've read all the cards. Not that I remember them entirely well. Rated all the cards. I'm feeling pretty good about white-green. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of cards we get. Some of the biggest bombs of the set are white and green cards. And they generally just have a pretty decent collection of commons and uncommons. Take two. And here we are. Alright, it looks like we're starting off with probably Evelyn. I don't remember what it does. But I remember it's a bomb. So, flashes in when a vampire you control enters the battlefield. You exile top card of every library, and on your turn you can play them. Alright, neat. Of course, we have a murder. We have a Rocco. Rocco's not bad. Evelyn's going to be better. And we have a couple mana fixing cards. A lot of mana fixing cards in this format. I think second pick would probably be murder. Maybe third pick would be Rocco. So this is going to put us centered in black if we continue down this path. Jewel Thief is pretty alluring. Magician's not bad. Darling of the Masses, pretty decent for the Citizen deck. It's where I would be if I didn't get Evelyn. And I might still go in this direction. As much as this card is good, I do like the Citizens. We've got a Magician here. Magician is just fine. Black cards are really nothing super special. Just some fixing for white-green, red-green, Jewel Thief. Jewel Thief is almost more tempting. In fact, I'm going to switch over to Jewel Thief. I think that provides us a little flexibility to still play Evelyn. Yeah, so this blade does absolutely nothing. We've got the Revelers. Revelers aren't bad. Provide their own fixing, provide citizens. And we have a Scuttling Butler. Butler likes to be in gold decks. You could also take a Magician. So I'm kind of interested in Butler. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in the Magician. The Revelers are neat. Magician sort of lets us play like red, black, green and still play Evelyn. So let's take that. Adjudicators is kind of interesting as fixing, but it's not going to be the right colors anymore, it doesn't look like. So here might be light 'em up. Some removal. Yeah, we're looking at maybe what's this? The Riveters is black, red, green. Probably take that. Just, yeah. Could go back for some fixing. I think we'll stick with some playable cards for now. Could also take the Custodian if we want to center back into black. Nah, we'll take this for now. Getting past a Jewel Thief pack 5 is really nice. So, yeah, half the table is passing on green. That's surprising. I don't know what they're taking. So what is missing here? We're missing a rare and an uncommon. We have all 5 colors, so it's a little hard to tell what might be missing. We got a Socialite, which is just a 2-drop in green. Assassin's not bad. Join the Maestros, or Maestros. Yeah, I think we might want to stick with like red-green with the black splash. It's a difficult splash, but if we can make it work, I think we'll be pretty happy. A lot of nice red-green cards here. Amazing exotic pets going pick 7. That is absolutely insane. We might take the employment. We do have some opportunities for casualty. Ready to Rumble is fine. Social Climber is not that exciting. Maestro's Initiate. It's kind of interesting. I'll take the Involuntary Employment. So we're seeing black might be sort of cut. That's kind of the big thing I'm noticing is missing. Could take an Antagonize over the Ready to Rumble. Payoff and Vampires. Are there even vampires in this format? Oh, there are actually some vampires. This guy's a vampire, in fact. Given that, I might go for the Gardener if I was just looking for a 2-drop. But, you know, let's try to use this. Let's try to use this to our advantage. We'll take the Ring. Dig Up the Body is certainly a decent pick. We'll take some fixing. Might take Glittermonger. I think it's not as good as the Treasure Dog. But, you know. Here we'll take just the Trick. Probably take Big Score. A Bookcase is really just, it's too defensive. I don't think it's what we want to do. And Crocodile is just gone. Workshop Warchief. That is the kind of play we want to pick up. This guy's huge 5/3 trample. Gets a 4/4 when it dies. It's really no question. Some okay other cards. We're definitely looking into this pack. Looking forward to it. There's pretty much nothing good for white there, which is nice because we're not white. So there's probably going to be something good when it comes back to us. Yeah, so there's no green players pretty much on the right side, I would say. Maybe like this guy could be green. Either that or people are just sleeping on Jewel Thief. Yeah, Glittermonger, it's a bit expensive. We might not play it in the final deck. Let's see, we got Cormella. The Dusk Mangler, which is pretty expensive. Might just take the Deal Gone Bad. Our red cards aren't that exciting. Might want to move into sort of a green-black Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like we want to push black a little bit. Rivetier's Charm. It's not too bad. It's a nice pickup. We got a Custodian here, which wouldn't be bad. Ruiner would probably be fine. Another Racer's Ring. We'll take the Charm. This guy's not that exciting. The Security Rocks, though, is just very efficient. Prize Fight is also pretty nice. Yeah, we'll take the rocks. We're well set up to be using treasures. And we got a Jetmir Fixer. It's more treasure stuff. I think we take that. Here might be like a Wrecking Crew, or it might be a Fatal Grudge. This is just like discard a card. The Wrecking Crew is nice. It's pretty big. We'll just be happy to take big stuff. And if we don't end up playing the black cards because it's not worth it, then that's fine. We're set up right now for a pretty strong, just 2-color red-green deck. We'll probably have enough treasure with Jewel Thieves and Glittermonger to make this work, but if not, it's fine. Yeah, it seems like the vampires are mostly in black. In fact, they're entirely in black. Sometimes they're like black-red or black-blue. That's not to say that our black cards are bad. It just might not be... They might not be worthwhile. We might just want the consistency. Pugilist is pretty nice. Prize Fight is also pretty nice. It's kind of a tough one. Yeah, like I like the Pugilist, but I think the Prize Fight is where I want to sit. We've got some strong Jewel Thief action. It creates us another treasure also. So that's really going to help our fixing. It's just doing everything we want to do. Now Cement Shoes is kind of interesting, but we might take just like a random 2-drop. Yeah, I don't think we're playing Cement Shoes here. Random 2-drop is fine. Libation or Fixing. Might take the Fixing. You know, we're not... we could also take the Jockey. I think Fixing is fine. This also is card draw later. It's going to put us, I think, in a better position than getting an extra Jockey. Swamp Mountain Forest. That is the perfect fixing for us. So we take that. Not going to play Cornelia. Requires blue. Probably not going to play the Express. Yeah, it just does not seem likely. Probably take Incriminate. I don't know if that's making the cut. It might, though. It might be fine. It's just probably... Yeah, it looks like this person over here taking a long time to think. Could take a Jackhammer or a second Wrecking Crew. I think we just go big stuff. Do we take Social Climber? It's not very good. Might take the Daring Escape. Beatdown is a removal spell. We have another Jewel Thief. Yeah, that's pretty tempting to take the Beatdown. Girder Goons is also pretty tempting. But I think it's between Thief and the removal. We don't have a lot of removal right now. Probably just take the beat down. It's a little disappointing. We take that Titan of Industry. This is an absolute bomb. Yeah, there's just really no question. There's nothing else in this pack that's even going to come close. Which means we'll probably... We might even want to cut our... this is removal. Both of these are removal. So I don't know if we want to cut anything else, but... what is this? Unleash the Inferno? That's also not a bad card. Probably that's the pick. So we'll have a little bit of splash into black, I think, for some of these removal spells and such. But yeah, and this other stuff isn't really that amazing. Vampire Scrivener. It's probably not Scrivener. That's not going to do enough. Could be Prize Fight, though. Prize Fight or More Fixing. I kind of like More Fixing. But I also like Prize Fight. We'll take the Prize Fight. It's probably the right pick. And we'll be happy to take Fixing here. Could take Strangle, of course. Could even take the Silencer. I think we just take Fixing. That's probably just Pummeler. I don't think we're playing Pummeler. Yeah, we got big score for more stuff. Probably not playing Involuntary Employment. Didn't end up really in the deck with Sacrifice. Might not be Daring Escape. So we're looking at something like this. Probably not playing this guy. Entourage is huge, isn't it? Creature other than... Yeah, that guy's huge. Venom Connoisseur. Certainly, that's certainly playable. A millionth pick Jewel Thief. That came all the way around on the first deck there. I don't think we're playing Glittermonger. Take a Social Climber. Just for the heck of it. This is shaping up to be pretty much insane. And we'll take a Decoy as a 2-drop. Probably better than the thing with fake Death Touch. Probably still play Light 'em Up. You know, we're not amazingly happy to sacrifice something, but occasionally there will be some play where it makes sense to do that. Might take the Sticky Fingers. And Warm Welcome is probably not what we want. I'll take that for the side. So, yeah, we're looking pretty solid here with this amazing Titan of Industry, 3 Jewel Thieves, 2 Prize Fighters. Yeah, it's just crazy. So we're playing 17 lands for sure. The question is just like what to cut at this point. And it's probably this random trick that doesn't do that much. I like Antagonize just because we have a lot of trample. Those Jewel Thieves are just they're so big. Probably cut a Wrecking Crew and might cut a big score. Do we even need a big score? And I might just run it like this, to be honest. Big score is kind of cool. With Jetmir and Security Rocks. But we have 2 prize fights and 3 Jewel Thieves. We're gonna have access to treasure. Yeah, we got Unleash the Inferno. We have Evelyn. Could throw in a Midnight Assassin, but it's just not worth it. Evelyn is fine by themselves. We don't really need to make that even better. And we have, we have enough to make that work. I think the thing we're going to want is maybe 1 less mountain and 1 more forest. That's striking me as maybe a better balance. Because we really do want to be hitting that 3 green if possible. And to do that, we're going to want to make sure we're hitting all of our green spells. So this thing is just like a... It's big. Yeah, we don't need that one. And I'm kind of just thinking, do we want the Strong Arm versus the Wrecking Crew? They're pretty similar. They're both 4/5s, roughly. This one can blitz, which is kind of interesting. And I might like that better. It means we're going to be a little bit weak in defending in the air. But I think this is looking pretty solid. We've got Sticky Fingers also to provide a little bit of treasure. Yeah, so when it comes to, top picks, we've got, some of the #1 cards in the format in this deck with Titan of Industry and the Workshop Warchief. So everything else, it's kind of just gravy on top. Here we'll be opening with Tremwick Station. Because we have the green. So opponent's playing white-blue. Shield counters, and possibly... it must be blocked if... Pretty cool. Yeah, so they've got shield counters, and they're playing Obscura. So we're going to be conniving, I guess. Why would they do this? I mean, sure. Alright, that's not that exciting, really. So here we can probably just play this out. Probably kill the Initiate here. That seems pretty reasonable. And we'll have them mill 3. Yeah, okay. Got rid of 2 Gathering Throngs. That was a good hit. And the Metropolis Angel. Yeah, pretty nice. don't think they're ready for the War Chief. So, yeah, we'll just play him out. So, Rivetier's Charm. Opponent can sacrifice a creature with the highest mana cost they control. We can exile top 3 cards of our library and play those, or we can exile a graveyard. Pretty happy either way. Yeah, so here I think what we do is probably just swing in. Do we sticky fingers it? Yeah. Maybe. No. Somehow I don't think that's right. I think we attack. Hit for 5, play this, and pull up a swamp. Double black. We have 3 mana, so we can Rivetier's Charm. And we can also Fixer. It's a good question. Probably just play the Fixer. I don't think they're going to do anything too dangerous here. So here we're seeing Connive in action. They're just conniving away some land. It's not that exciting, really. And what is this? It's a 3 cost. Yeah, let's block here. And that's perfect for me. Because what I can do is just have them sacrifice that. That's probably the right choice, right? And I could play Sticky Fingers on my War Chief. Or I can play it on my Jewel Thief. Let's play it on my Jewel Thief. That feels right. And we're not going to attack in, because we need to preserve our life here. Yep, they're just siphoning through lands. So here I think what we do is go ahead and swing in with everything. They want to connive here so they can kill my Jewel Thief, but doesn't look like it's going to work. There's a treasure counter. And I think what I can do here is probably just draw a card. I connive anyway. Treasures have different varieties. That's kind of cool. Getting rid of their Shattered Seraph. It's a little surprising. They can theoretically connive twice here, which would be pretty bad. But we can chump block with the Connoisseur. They got rid of their removal spell. Interesting. It seems pretty desperate. So here I think what we do is let's go ahead and draw a card. Yep, and we'll just chump block here. And here, looks like we can just swing in and play Jewel Thief. Okay. Sure. That doesn't do actually very much for that. And we'll just play that out, that's fine. They're gonna be 1 damage short of killing me. Which is pretty close, but it might not be close enough. Yep, that's a 5/6. We have the mana to play Titan of Industry. So, what are we doing here? I guess what we're doing is creature you control fights a creature you don't control. All of our creatures have trample. And this is an instant. So, we're okay with them blocking. Because it doesn't change anything. They can block the Grifter on the War Chief, and they still die. I can have War Chief kill the Protector. I mean, they're dead already, but we can do this too. Though it was pretty nice of them to block the thing with sticky fingers on it. I would have drawn a card if we hadn't killed them. So it was going to be fine either way. Pretty good so far. Jewel Thieves are turning out to be just as good as I'd hoped they would be. Alright, turn 2 Connoisseur, turn 3 Jewel Thief, turn 4 Beatdown. Great start. Sticky fingers whenever we get around to it. They're going black with the Ominous Parcel. We got War Chief too. For a possible turn 4 War Chief off of the Jewel Thief, it sounds like. Alright, so this thing requires 2 mana. It can sacrifice a creature to get Menace. So, keep that in mind. And this thing is 5 mana to kill a creature. 2 mana to find a random thing. And they're playing the same colors as us. We've got the Jewel Thief. We would trade for the Body Dropper if we were offered it, but we're not offered it. So we'll play Jewel Thief here. Ooh, and then do I beat down here? Beat down is kind of interesting. I can also attack with the Connoisseur. I can actually Sticky Fingers the Connoisseur and then beat down. That seems pretty good. All right, and yeah, I can beat it down. All right. Yeah, let's just do that. You know, could have saved up for the War Chief, but War Chief is coming. I'm not too worried about that. And we've got Unleash the Inferno as well. They want to trade off. Let's say no block. I'll just take it. Okay. Draw a card. I think now we'll trade off the Jewel Thief. That seems fine. I'll play War Chief next turn. It's not a great turn for us, but whatever aggro strategy they're going for has sort of fizzled out. They can hit me with Gold Hound for 1. Pugilist. That's sort of interesting. It's kind of awkward to play it at this point, but if they want the 1/1 Devil from the Pugilist, they'll have to attack into the War Chief. And that's fine. So it has Menace. I can Unleash the Inferno at any time that I get a red mana. So we're pretty good. Do I want to race here? And I think the answer is... probably yeah. And there we go. That's totally fine. It's just a 2-2 now. Yeah, which means we're way ahead. We're like 2 cards up. So let's see. Probably we just play the security rocks. Swing in. And we've got the win next turn with Antagonize and Deal Gone Bad. That's pretty big. I'll give you that. So what do we want to do here? Okay, let's double check this guy. Yeah. So we Deal Gone Bad on this. And then we attack with everything. And we'll do +4 damage. Pretty nice. Those big green rhinos just bringing us home. Haven't even gotten to play Titan of Industry yet. Looking forward to getting that down. Now, this hand is a little bit rough. We've got 1, 2, 3 removal spells, but only one of them does anything. I think we still keep it, and this is unplayable for now. And the reason I think we keep it is we have 3 Jewel Thieves, and there's 1 right now. As soon as we get a Jewel Thief, these cards come online. Playing against Citizens. We've got the Cabaret Courtyard, but we don't know if they're going to be Cabaret or Brokers. They're both passing. Here's the Jewel Thief. Well, Riveteer's Charm is not going to do anything yet. We certainly could Riveteer's Charm. So we've got plenty of removal in hand. He's gonna decoy. We have to, right? Yeah, must be blocked, so, yep. It's a little bit rough. We still have a Deal Gone Bad that we can play. And I'm kind of thinking about it, but the other thing I'm thinking about is playing Magician for a treasure, and then we can drop Evelyn. But do we want to do that? I feel like that might be a little greedy. Let's kill it. Not bad. 2 tricks and some card draw. So they are playing Cabretti. Got the Connoisseur. Now's the perfect time for a Magician, because that Connoisseur is not that scary. Got their own Magician. Alright. Going for the 1/1. So I think what I want to do here is probably take a 1/1. Seems like the right pick here. We've got a bouncer beat down. We've got a prize fight. We've got to light him up. Strong arm. Okay. Putting on all the Connoisseur is a bit annoying. Well, we probably block this. Question is, do we block the 1/1 or not? And my hunch is no. So here what we do, I think, would be probably just light them up on the 1/1. It's not great. No, you know what we do? I think we do casualty 2, and we target this. And we sacrifice this guy. Kill the Connoisseur. It's a little expensive, but I think that was the right path. So here we can make them sacrifice that using the Riveteer's Charm. But I think we want to give them an opportunity to play something better. Alright, so we'll say sacrifice your most expensive creature. It's the 5 mana cost flyer. So we're down a little bit in terms of efficiency here. Okay, so here what we can do is we can antagonize and follow it up with a prize fight or a beatdown. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Question is, which one are we gonna block? Has 1 sacrifice counter unless they pay 1. Nothing we can do about that. What that means is we're gonna have to prize fight. No, yeah, we're gonna have to prize fight. So I think what we do is we block the Socialite. Yeah. I don't think we prize fight here. Titan of Industry. Well, that's certainly what I wanted to see. Yeah, this is pretty rough. We're a little bit short here. Okay, so what we do is we've got to block the social climber. Then we can beat down the attendant. Could also prize fight a 1-1, but that seems... It seems like maybe what we have to do. So if we prize fight a 1-1... That'll give us a treasure token. Then we can beat down the attendant, which will let them trade the 1-1 for that. Probably can't. Yeah. Probably have to hit the attendant. Okay, so they let it happen. That's good. That is definitely better. And there we go. Here's the Titan of Industry. It has reach. When it comes into play, I can gain 5 life, and I can get a rhino. Well, we're going to do that. Probably want 5 life, and I probably want a rhino. The shield counter on the Titan of Industry wouldn't really do anything, most likely. And they don't have any artifacts anyway, so that was probably the best option. So what does this do? Creatures, he has 6, so he's going to have +1/+1 and trample on all of those. That's pretty rough, but top card of each player's library. On each turn, you can play a card in exile with the collection counter on it. Yeah, so we're going to want to surprise them with Evelyn. We don't really have a great solution here because all these things are going to be big. So I think we pass. We let them play that. We let them swing in with everything. We play Evelyn. Entourage and Revelers. Interesting. Why is that thing tapped? Okay, they tapped it to make it more damage. Interesting. So what I can do is I could kill the servant. I can kill that thing, and I can kill that thing. And I can take 7. Which is pretty rough. Alternatively, I can take 8. If I block the Overseer instead of the Servant. And honestly, I might want to do that just because that is more dangerous. Whenever it attacks. Yeah. So I can play one of these a turn. Of course, what I'm going to do is play the Entourage. And I can play the Fixer. And so I can put a +1/+1 and trample on a creature. I have 4 blockers. I think what I want to do is probably attack with the Rhino. Yeah, being at 1 is a little bit of a danger. So here what we'll do is, yeah, I can do this. A whole bunch of more stuff, and I can say this guy gets +1/+1 and trample, and let's go ahead and give the Titan of Industry +1/+1 and trample. And attack for 13. Could attack for 13. I could attack for 19. 4 blockers. It's a little dangerous. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. That's fine. It does make me glad that I attacked with the Entourage as well. All right. So here I will play the Jewel Thief. Get a counter, go ahead and make this thing. Though honestly at this point probably want the Revelers to have the trample. +1/+1 trample, yeah. Now here we can attack in for 10. I could make that 14. Yeah, I probably want to just hit for 10 here. That feels right. And we'll play the Tramway Station and just pass. We could draw a card. We can also make the Fixer have additional +1/+1 counter. Alright, they drew a land, so I guess they give up. That was a good try. I liked going down to 1. I thought that was the right choice. It freed our Titan of Industry up to start attacking, because they couldn't get in with a flyer anymore. Evelyn proving her worth. Such value. Sticky Fingers and the Jewel Thief. Off to a... it's not going to be an explosive start, but we're going to have a lot of treasure. If we can draw into some of those big cards, we're going to be pretty happy. Double Tramway Station to start off. And let's get it going with the Jewel Thief. Opponent playing Citizens. Oh, we're not going to play Sticky Fingers into that. Not using our precious treasure. Alright, it's just when he blocks a creature with flying. Not a big deal. We're gonna play Sticky Fingers. I guess it's free, so there's no reason not to play it. And play Jewel Thief. Plenty of treasure. I think we just don't do anything about that. And here I think we attack. Follow it up with a beatdown, so deals X damage to opponent's creature, which is going to be 3. Trample over, get more treasure. Everybody's happy. I'll play the Riveteer's Outlook. Pull, I guess, a forest. Here it's a little tempting to throw away my treasures to draw a card, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, we've got a prize fight. That's making me feel like we should attack in at this point. Opponent's not doing a lot. It's going to deal 4 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. Okay. Okay. Well, do I want to draw a card? I guess so. I guess I'll draw on the opponent's turn. So whatever they're thinking, they must be missing a color or something. Alright, sure. Card. Riveter's Decoy. That's pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and slam that down. They have to block it. And when they do, I draw a card. and you know, they're playing a little funky. I'm going to not play into this. Okay, Pummeler. Perfect. Because that is weak against -3. Backup Agent, Jewel Thief, and Prize Fight. Alright, well... we're gonna go for it. I'm just gonna hope they don't have the Wrath of God. Okay, Rakish Revelers. And the Getaway Car, huh. That's pretty interesting. So if we draw a creature, we win. And that should be game. Okay, yep, with 1 mana, they can do that. They can Getaway Car, and then I can Prize Fight the Getaway Car. Good try. Yeah, I was thinking that was their only path forward, but I already read through how that worked out. Well, green is turning out to be very strong, just as predicted. We'll go here into Jewel Thief into a very cheap Security Rocks. Oh, spend only mana produced by treasures, so we won't be able to do the Security Rocks without a second treasure. But it's fine, it's still a 5/4, 4 mana. There is the second treasure. It's pretty interesting. Okay, that's their 3rd land drop. Okay, they're playing Maestros. Chose Treasure Token. Yeah, makes sense considering the missed land drop. So here we'll just attack in. So I could play Security Rocks, or I can play Jewel Thief and Security Rocks. I think we do that. Let's really just make this uncomfortable for them. And I'll play the Tranquil Station. Ooh. That was too much pressure. They couldn't take it. Alright, we're gonna go for 7-0 on our first draft. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Oh, now this might be the first bad draw we've gotten. We got a mulligan that, and we'll keep this one. And in order to make this work, I guess we pass up the prize fight. Just because I really want to make sure that I'm hitting that war chief as soon as possible. So I didn't want to give up any land. White-red for the Cabretti. Yep, there's the Racket Travelers. And yeah, we'll go ahead and drop Security Rocks. I mean, if that's the first card that's being played, opponent's probably in trouble. Horde Hauler. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Because I can beat down that. Okay, there's the Revelers. Yeah, so I can beat down the Horde Hauler, but the other thing I can do is I can beat down the Reveler. Which one do I want? Probably want to get rid of... Let's get rid of the Hauler. It's not amazingly strong or anything, but it's gonna get in the way. War Chief. Mono Rhino. Alright. Wrecking Crew is big. Say attack with War Chief. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And that puts us one land away from Titan of Industry. Ooh, and we got the Titan of Industry, so... Yeah, I say I go ahead and trade in with the Security Rocks. Cabretti Charm. He's gonna chump. Ooh, they're just gonna take it. Okay, in that case I'll do a Rhino and a shield counter. I guess I'll do a shield counter on... Do I do Security Rocks? Titan of Industry? Let's put on Titan of Industry. They might have a kill spell. Next, we probably want to light them up. Could also Jewel Thief into Evelyn? Jewel Thief into Evelyn is pretty interesting. If I attack here, they probably block with a 1/1 on the Titan of Industry. And block the security rocks with a 1/1. Yeah, it's not amazing. So let's just attack with security rocks. I like that. Yeah, and let's play Jewel Thief. And we can flash... okay, we can flash in Evelyn, but we can also light up the Rumor Gatherer. And that removes their card draw, which is probably what we want to do. All right. Oh, they're just gonna take it? That was wrong. Did you want thief? And that's game. All right, one more. All those pro streamers saying Titan of Industry wasn't good enough. don't know what they're thinking. So the Jetmir was born to a sect of Leonin paladins, huh? Never heard of it. What is a Jetmir? Oh, that would be the Caperetti leader. So he's a cat demon. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Number 92. So we're starting to hit mythic players. Mostly just because we're like, was it 3 or 4 Jewel Thieves? We'll hide our Jewel Thief that's coming. Gallagrators. Oh, that is troublesome. Might be able to kill it with a decoy, but it might not. Yeah, if he has another creature, he'll be able to block decoy to that. And strangle. Alright, that's reasonable. Probably just... Yeah, you can get +1/+1 counters. That's fine. Yeah, probably just Jewel Thief here. Yeah, like we're gonna want to do something about it. But we have a deal gone bad next turn. We don't have to rush to Riveter Charm it. Alright. And Sticky Fingers. Now that's pretty interesting. Because I kind of want to just deal Gone Bad to get rid of that. But maybe what I'll do is I will play the Magician and take a 1/1 token. Yeah, so I can get a +1/+1 counter. That's fine. And then what I can do is I can actually Riveteer's Charm to make them sacrifice that. But even that is not very good. Alright, I'll play Jewel Thief. We might want to soak a Goon hit so that I can get a better deal Gone Bad against that Gallagreater. I'm a little worried about that 2/2 coming in, so we're not going to block this. Alright. So here what we do, I think, is attack with the Jewel Thief. And then pass turn. Okay, he's going to antagonize on that. Or sorry, he's going to Sticky Fingers on that. So what I'm going to do here then is I can't bounce or beat down. Oh, and he's actually going to draw a card, huh? That's fine. Yeah, I think I take this. Yeah, because he has nothing. Yeah, might have had a window where I could have killed the Girder Goons, but it was kind of awkward. Yeah, they draw a card. That's fine. So I have a Riveteer's Charm that I can use to make them sacrifice the Goons. I could antagonize and beat down, but that's like 2 cards just to kill one thing. It's probably not the right choice. Probably what I do here is play Evelyn. And just double block. Yeah, so they've got a decent amount of cards, but we've got Unleash the Inferno. That's pretty nice. Alright. So I can Unleash the Inferno. I can actually do that on their turn as well. Right, because it's every turn? Once each turn. Yeah. So that'll actually only give me 5 mana though. Alright, let's do this. Pick up a forest. And then we'll Unleash the Inferno. That's fine. Sure. It's just a mountain. Don't really care about that. So here what I think we do is go ahead and place Sticky Fingers on this thing. Play the Socialite, and we have the Riveteer's Charm as a backup. Wait, he paid the treasure to pay a different treasure? That's weird. And yeah, so we'll light him up. We'll hit this. And oh, we have to sacrifice a creature power to a greater. Okay, we'll pay that. So we'll kill the first striker, maybe. And I can beat down to kill that 2/2, which, while not the most amazing thing in the world, is fine. And this looks like it's game. out the Death Toucher. They've got absolutely nothing. Yeah, so pretty great. 7 wins, 0 losses. What did I think of this deck? I thought it was pretty good. Obviously, we got the Titan of Industry. We didn't even get to play the Strong Arm. Got the War Chief. This Deal Gone Bad did pretty well. Did a lot of stuff that we wanted it to do, such as defeating shield tokens. Entourage did good work. Pretty much everything here we were pretty happy with. Yeah, all in all, pretty decent. I know some people really like Sticky Fingers. I thought it gave us a couple treasures here and there. It's probably okay. I'm not amazed by it. Certainly not as amazing as Jewel Thief. But yeah, so pretty nice. Let's get that treasure. Pretty cool. All right, well, hope you enjoyed.